welcome along to Northern Farms. It's December on the farm, but before winter fully takes hold, there's still time to cut the grass and make some silage. How many bales will we get? Let's get farming. So I think we're going to start off with the baling, getting it done in a very simple way. We've got the baler. We can keep the price down by also just getting a front mower and baling and mowing at the same time. We already have a wrapper that is sitting down at the shop ready for us, and we'll come down here and grab that with the Merlot later on. But initially, I think we're going to have to borrow a bit of money again. We're up to 11,903 in the red, so we need to clear that. Plus whatever we're going to need in order to get a mower. So we'll pop into the shop here. And I think the mower to go for is probably the Kuhn GMD 3123F. Does this... No, the crosscut, which I know, the crossflow, which is what I'd eventually like to get, has that on the front. It's not... it's about £4,000 difference. How much difference is that one a lease? Well, we can't tell that at the moment. But if we just clear ourselves with £15,000, we should be all right, I think, to go with the Potinger. So we'll borrow another 15,000. That's going to take us to 250,000, but gets us nicely back into the black. And that means that I can go for this mower here on a lease. 688. So actually, I'm quite happy with that on a lease for now. So let's grab that. And that should now be available for us outside here. Yep. So we've got our Potinger mower here. We've got the Alpego. I'm not sure quite how you pronounce that. But that's the Rodent R Max 300 that we bought secondhand last time, and this is going to be our bale wrapper as well that we bought secondhand last time. Let's see if we can squeeze the tractor through here and pick these up. It's a pity they come so close to the entrance here, because it makes it quite difficult to squeeze through and grab them. Although I've got that. Oh, we could have hooked up actually that cultivator first and moved that out of the way and not had to squeeze through there. Didn't think about that. Probably should have. Let's hook this up. So that on the front there, we'll get our cultivator on the back. We're going to need this later because we've still got to turn our fields around. Now, I didn't talk about this much last time, but I'm not sure that doing the ploughing after our carrots is going to be necessary. Yes, our field's plow state gets messed up, but I think we actually end up making more money than we lose in yield from the actual bonus we get from the environmental score. So I'm not planning to plow on here, even though we are doing a root crop, which is going to be very interesting to see exactly how much that affects things. I think the ploughing, having to do that on fields every year, would possibly cause a problem. I don't know if we can get around that issue actually by cultivating after ploughing, or whether ploughing just causes that problem. So that's going to be an interesting way to go, but we're not going to be able to do that until the new year anyway. So let's get this back into the yard. We want to drop off this cultivator. We should have space here in the shed to do it, and it's only a 3-meter cultivator as well. So that should slot into this spot quite nicely. Yeah, just like that. 3-meter equipment on here works absolutely fine. So attach the PTO. Yep, and drop that off. We got the mower on the front. We're going to put the baler on the back and just go round and do this all in one fell swoop. Should hopefully speed things up. Although, to be honest, having the crosscut would also speed things up. Yes, we'd have to drive over everything twice, but we wouldn't have any issues with actually getting things rode up. And now's where our very tight yard begins to come into full effect, because I need to reverse the baler out of here in order to actually keep myself going around. Now, we've got both the sheep field and our full grass field here that we can get done today. Plus, I think we could probably sell off the horse paddock buildings and do that field as well. That, I think, would work very well for us. So let's get started on the sheep field here and start getting some bales made, the mowing done, and I'm slightly surprised that our grass is still tall enough to get cut. I really thought winter was going to hit and this was going to be too short. It's not great, but it is not bad. It should be good enough for what we need anyway. So let's get this through here, get ourselves into position, unfold that, turn it on, drop it down. Oh no, turn on the mower, drop it down. We've got our baler turned on as well, so we'll switch over to that, drop that down. And round the field we go, making some bales. And yeah, first one that's going to come out of here is going to be instant grass bale. That is hilarious. And wow, that really didn't need much at all. Let's put that here. I have no choice. That has got to go here so that we're able to keep going around the field. We might have to go and get that wrapper sooner rather than later. The biggest downside to doing it this way is that you do need to do some cleanup in the corners. You end up with quite a bit of grass left in the corner because you can't actually get at it with the baler very easily. But we have gone round and we've cleaned it up a little bit. We're going to start going up and down the fields in a minute. I'd quite like, I think, to get one more headland done. So, yeah, nicely cleaned up there. So we'll go clean up this top corner here. And then I think we might start going up and down the field a little bit. Just trying to get everything collected in. It's going fairly well doing the sheep field here. The sheep pasture seems to be cutting really well with a good number of bales. It is just getting into these corners and getting this got out of here. And part of this is because with this baler, with this mower on the front, it gets very difficult to get right in the corner. But we've got that. Yeah, I'm happy with this. This is working well. And I think we'll be able to get through these fields fairly quickly once we've gone around the headland a few times. And yeah, 4 headlands seems to be about enough to get enough turning circle. So we'll get one more headland cut from around the field and then we'll start getting in. And in fact, we're quite good at the moment because we have no bales along this end of the field here. So that is going to make things a lot easier for us. So that is the last of the headlands done. Nice straight setup. We are at pretty much 90 degrees as well. So let's cut into the middle of here. We want to go to 270 degrees. So about there-ish. And we're halfway across the field before we got that fully sorted. But that should give us a nice turning setup now. So we can go up and down the field without too much hassle. And so bring it round. In. And actually, that's not bad at all. Just need to make sure that when we hit 100%, we stop and unload the bale. 98, 99. There we go. Unload the bale. and see how many we get off here, and just keep going round the field like this. Based on how this field's going, I think we probably want to have a 5th headland when we come to do the next one. You can see we're leaving a little bit as we turn in on each one, and as a result we could really do with that extra little bit of space. We got the same when we're coming out the other side as well. I'm wondering if I can put this on Courseplay on the next field. There is a bit of a history of putting stuff on Courseplay like that and ending up with them hitting bales and things, but we should be able to monitor it, I think, from this field while we do the while we're doing the wrapping and setting up. But it's already 11:30, and we know in December that we have a limited sunshine, so let's see if we can't do that. I am spinning all the way around the top there because I know I had that little bit to come in and collect. All in all, though, this has gone pretty well. We've not got a massive number of bales. I'm wondering if my bale count is showing 27. We do not have 27 bales off here, so I haven't reset that before today. Will we get to the end here and get a bale out? Nope, not quite. So it's round to the next one and round to here. But yeah, 27 bales includes all the ones that we did when we got our straw bales. And these grass bales, another one out. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 behind. I think there's another one over there. Let's do this from out here. 2 in the top corner. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bales off here so far. That's really good, actually. More than I'd expected. And that means we should get probably at least a dozen bales off this field. Last little bit. Just need to come in here and cut it, and then yeah, trying to maneuver around and get the last bit of this is difficult because the whole thing is quite long, but we have managed to get most of this done now. We've got a considerable amount of grass off here, and there's only little patches that we've missed. The biggest bit is this this row here, and if we skim around the side like that, we should be good. Right, let's turn all of that off, lift it all up, okay, like so. And then I think we're gonna have to fold the front up to get through this gateway. This gateway here is quite slim, but should be doable. Yep, there we go, and opens into this field here, so that's quite useful to us. Right, and I'm gonna bring this into here, take us along the side here a bit, and we will bring Courseplay up. So we want to generate a Courseplay course. We've got a single tool. I think we want 5 headlands. I think 5 headlands is a good way to go. Smooth around the corners, clockwise, field center. I think let's do a racetrack and see what that looks like. Generate me a fieldwork course, and that actually looks pretty good. If we close the course generator, yeah, to me that's looking like a pretty solid course. So let's head out of here to there. Start is there, stop is there, and we will start at first waypoint, and away it goes. And oh yeah, that maintained the vehicle. What I need to do is turn off automatically repair. Yeah, don't repair. Fuel threshold 5. Yeah, there we go. So so that will work nicely for us. Before we continue on the farm, this video is brought to you in partnership with the awesome people at Apex Gaming PCs. I've teamed up with Apex Gaming PCs to create a custom line of PCs suitable for everyone from beginner farmers to virtual farming experts. And the highest spec machines are also perfect for streaming and content creation. Apex Gaming PCs have dropped the prices on almost all their products by 30%, so there's never been a better time to go check them out. So our baler and mower combination is working quite nicely over there. Yeah, that is continuing to go around the field. We're heading down to the shop in the Merlot. I've had to borrow another £5,000, and that is purely to keep the hired worker going. It's that cost of repairing everything has hit us hard. And the thing is, of course, with what we're using on here, that being the advanced damager setup, that of course doesn't do anything for our tractor. That just cost us money. So I'm a little annoyed by that. I wish I'd turned that off earlier. So I don't think Courseplay has fixed all the issues. We will check that. Right, let's connect that up. We need to connect the actual hydraulics as well. Right, and we'll head up to the field and we can start wrapping. So the beauty of this is we can wrap and stack with this piece of kit. So that is gonna speed things up a little bit on this field. And I'm actually gonna start with the field that the tractor is on at the moment, because I would like to get the headland bales off that as quick as possible to stop the tractor running into them later on. Go up to this corner here. We'll open this, and yeah, here is the exact problem. The tractor is stuck in front of a bale. We need to unfold them, put that in, back off. Wow, that is very, very cool. Now, will they stay on here until I unload them? And the answer to that is yes. Yes, they will, absolutely. Fantastic. So, yeah, we'll just go and start stacking these up in the next field over, nicely out of the way. And in fact, yeah, I think over here by the back of this will be perfect. So we'll put them next to the tires over here, and that'll be a really good place. So unload that, back us off. Oh, this might work really, really well or go really, really badly. I really love this wrapper. This wrapper is great. It's not that easy to stack stuff with it, but I can absolutely take all of my bales, all of my wrap bales, and put them exactly where I want to, which is great. And it frees me up away from the mower, which is just doing a fantastic job of getting this field cut in the meantime. It is a very, very efficient way of doing this. And yeah, it's absolutely perfect for what I want. It's awesome. This is fantastic. I am swiftly coming to the conclusion that I have not used the GUIL DLC enough in the game. This is absolutely fantastic, this wrapper. I'm really, really pleased with how well it's working. I think I'm repeating myself at this point, but it is just utterly brilliant. I've cleared all the bales off the other field. I am currently wrapping everything on this field. It allows me to collect up all the bales into one area and get them all so that they are in one place and easy to sort later. And yeah, it's just a fantastic DLC and with some really useful stuff in it. Previously, I've kind of gone, oh, you know, the stuff that's great are the ones where the wrappers where you can tip stuff into it and get it to do that way. But actually, no. It's bits like this. The baler that we've got is actually nice and useful. It's all just brilliant. This is a really good collection of bales I'm getting here, but I need to be careful because I'm getting a bit close to blocking the gateway. So we need to make sure that we put ones on the other end. The tractor is getting stuck a lot. Oh no, it's made it round this time. That's quite good. It has been getting stuck and I'm having to babysit Courseplay a little bit. I think we could have done with a sixth headland going around that field there. Courseplay always needs more space than you think it does. And I can see at the moment it's busy getting lost up the top end of the field there. Yeah, that is definitely a long way from the right place. So let's stop that there. We will just back this up. Try and swing this round the other way. Yeah, it should just be going round and you know, doing a racetrack setup, but it doesn't seem to be happy doing that. Forwards and in, and then nearest waypoint. Yeah, away it goes again. The bale that dropped at the start of that last row is now completely in the way, so we'll get that removed. I think we have pretty much wrapped everything from the other field though. We've got a fair amount of grass still hanging around in the corners, but all in all, I am pleased with how today has gone and how many silage bales we've got off here. Each of these is about 3,000 liters, I think. What are we? 3,500 liters of silage. That is fantastic. Now we just got to get a trailer in which we can stack all of these on and see how we do. All in all though, that has been a productive day with these. And look, there's a couple of bales on this field raring to go and get wrapped up. Yeah, one here, one over there. I don't know if another bale will come off this field though. I think this is possibly our last bale from the field tonight. It is 10 to 6. It is getting really dark. And look at that collection of silage bales. I couldn't be happier about that. We are going to be doing then some selling at some point of these. Silage price is going up. Best month for it, December, January. If it holds to February, that would be fantastic. At the moment, grass is worth 7,000, but we have 80,000 liters of grass, which will turn to silage, and the silage price, as we said, 340. So yeah, about a third of that. So nearly 30,000 for that would be really, really helpful right now and get everything back down. But our baler has finished. I think we've wrapped up every bale we can as well. So the work really for the day is done. There is a little bit of grass hanging around on these fields, but I've made so many silage bales. I'm actually quite happy about where we are. So we're going to leave this here. All that remains is for me to say
thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. Special thanks to all my patrons and channel members. Your support is invaluable in making these videos and helping the channel to grow. For more from Virtual Farmer, check out the links below, follow on Twitch to watch live, and for more videos, subscribe and ring that bell. I will see you next time. Goodbye.